So we reveal our indicators. We got a ton of requests from you guys under our weekly live streams. What indicators do we use? That's why we do a mini YouTube video series about the indicators where we explain them. And if you want to have the same indicators, because they are all custom built from us, just join our group, the Academy. They are free for all members and RefLink users. Let's talk about the Academy's breadth indicator. And what you see in my cycle and market updates all the time is this indicator here at the bottom, which I called market breadth. And when coming from traditional finance, many of you maybe know the indicators used there. Many traders use the market breadth there, which is based on data and basically tells you if the market has underlying strength or weakness. And this was the goal for this indicator. The indicator is a combination of different lazy accelerating momentum oscillators like the MACD, the stochastic momentum indicator, CSME, rate of change, many more. Many hours of development came into this. And the goal was, okay, I have all these different lagging and lazy momentum indicators, and all they flip on different times. I want to combine them and always flip early on trend shifts. And once I flipped, I want it to take a long time to flip again so that my signal is a very strong signal. And this indicator is used best on high time frames, on the weekly chart, on the 3-day chart, on the daily chart. I would not recommend using it on the very low time frame, as said, like in the last indicator. Low time frame is full of manipulation. Low time is very fast and not good for lazy indicators, but they, especially this indicator, gives you perfect signals on weekly and 3-day charts. For examples, let's look at the weekly bull and bear market transparent by this indicator, and this does not accelerate between 0 and 100 or so. It has no stop. That means a chart that extends pretty high, like let's look into Pepe on the daily chart, for example. This extension was so crazy. This indicator will extend also rapidly. It has no stop, so the top value here was around 300, while on BTC it is a lot more moderate. But you can see the cycles in here, very transparent, especially when zooming out. And you can just compare. So this gave you the top sell. And it gave you a bear div, lower high on the last cycle, and then a clear buy signal here once we moved out of the bear market. And since then provided continuous, perfect buy signals. And yes, I was very concerned where is this bear div here happening. But also here, these tops, once this roll over, I am getting very defensive until I see it flattening out. But I get very aggressive as long as we are green. And this is the sense of this indicator. It should show you in general, are we strong or not on the higher time frames, that you can zoom in and search for entries. And yeah, also 3 days, very good. Also the daily, a bit more flippy floppy, but I use it also on the 60-day cycle chart just to determine where we are in the 60-day cycle. Like here, the breadth, which just means, and it's not an oscillator, not a standard oscillator where you can say it's oversold or overbought. As said, the levels have no stop. You just see the overall trend. Here the market gets weaker, and here the market gets stronger. And this is important. Here the market trends up. The indicator itself has a trend, which makes it special, with with higher highs and higher lows, before breaking down and getting weaker. And yeah, I use this indicator. I use it with my other standard stochastics within the same window. You can just drag them together to determine where we are in a 6-day cycle. And this makes my analysis so fitting, and this makes all the calls so specific about now the bottom is in or now the top is in, because of the combination of these different indicators, which makes it, and especially with combining with timing zones too, which makes it just a very, very powerful weapon.